Hello everyone, I'm so excited about this video here. So as you can see in front of us we have a website here that's mumuglobal.com. You can see it on the screen in the top now. And so MuMu Player have made a new one here. It's this one that I'm highlighting here. MuMu Player Android 11 Beta. And it's amazing. Zero crashes, nothing. I know I'm sound like a bad salesperson here, but like the guild that gave it to me, or told me about it rather, he had zero problems. I had zero problems. Been using it for 3 days now, and then there is another guild of mine as well that's using it, and he's also super happy. He's had a lot of issues otherwise with other emulators. I've already installed it, so let's just jump right to it. We'll just start it up. Here it is, and let's see here. So I'll show the options too, because I know people want to know those things. This thing here, by the way, is pretty funny. Boss key. I never really thought of the name, but I think it's like when you play from work or something, and your boss comes into the room, you press this key, and it just like hides the whole thing. I personally don't do that, and you shouldn't either. So I just put it away because it's kind of annoying if you like fat finger those, and you know it just goes away, and you're like, what happened? But that's what that is at least. I haven't really touched anything else than that. Here I didn't touch anything either, except I couldn't help myself but click this thing. I don't know if it actually helps for Garden Tales or not, but I just left everything as is, just to not like mess with anything. Here I put it on custom, and I put it to the 1920 and 1080, and the DPI is automatically put to 360, so we'll have that. Also, if I just move this, this is pretty cool actually. You can change like the style. So you can see this one sharp, it gives the best graphics I believe, but Garden Tales isn't really about that, so I just kept it on the original one. Then we also have properties, didn't touch anything in here. Oh yeah, show FPS, I also clicked that by the way. And then we have this one here. I put it on extra high so we can get the full 120 FPS. Sadly, unlike LD Player, it does not take the native hertz of the screen or whatever. So yeah, because I have a 240 hertz monitor, so then I could get even higher. But I don't think you're gonna get that much higher anyways than 120 in game. So just close that. There's a hidden bar down here that you're gonna have on your first install. That's Alt T is the bind for that one to hide and show it. I always hide it when I'm not using it. But yeah, let's fire up the game and have a look then. Let's see. To mute and unmute the sound, that's Control M by the way. Like I muted and unmuted there. And like we see, smooth. Finally. Look at this. Like I said, I've been using it for 3 days, no problems. Starts on the first every time. It's wow, so good. Look at this. Yay! Oh, maybe the problems are finally over. And since we haven't really seen the Switch version yet, I wouldn't hold my breath for a PC version, honestly. Just grab all this stuff, there we go, nice. Yeah, it's no crashes, like I said, during loading screens or anything like that. It's so good. What else do we have? Right, so there's one thing that I want to show you as well. Let's go into the guild hall. So the controls, I mean nothing weird there. However, if we open this thing here, and let's grab my controller as well. So you probably saw during my arena game today, the first one. I was obviously muted, but so I couldn't tell you about it. But the controller didn't work, which was that happened. So I can't really do much there. So it's plugged in now, by the way. So if we put this thing here, I noticed that this thing here should probably be checked. I had unchecked it for some reason, and I think that's what messed everything up. I'm not sure, but yeah. But I mean, before you go anywhere, just make sure it works. You can just press something in heaven hold and see if something moves, so you know that you're connected. But there's something I wanted to show you. You can see here, this is like, this thing here is going to be default on that position. Don't touch it. I have changed some things here, of course, which is obviously fine, but this one is perfectly centered when you launch the game. Like it has like a preset thing here, so you can just make like a custom profile like I made here, and then if we go out of here and go to the controller one, you will see nothing on the screen. You will have to place everything. So I just made a new profile here as well. And what you want to do here, and this is a really good tip, go here, then open folder. Then you're gonna find the folder where everything is stored, and you're gonna have all these text files here. What you want to do here is that you open this one and you open this one. If you have custom ones, that is. So you can see this one here is the one for the keyboard. You can tell by looking at these keybinds here. It's E3, 3, 2, 1, the taps, and you also have R. I mean, I know that's my binds, right? This thing down here, that is the pad or whatever thing, you know. And you see the coordinates here are the same. So what you want to do is that you want to copy this, and that's the exact center where it should be. And copy that, go into this one here, and then let's just close this thing. What you want to do is you want to go up here, direction, and drag this thing out. That's the one here. And when you're done, when you placed it, then you want to save and exit. And then you're going to want to open this one. You just reload it, right, so it updates. And you're gonna see this thing here. You can see all these things are taps. That's the what's it called? The clicks. You know, the buttons. That's like A and X and so on. But this one here is the swipe hold. That's this thing. What you want to do is you just go to whatever coordinate it says here, and then copy paste the ones that you got from the other thing. Then your D-pad is going to be centered perfectly, and not D-pad, that's the wrong word. You get what I mean. So yeah, because you obviously want to have it perfectly in the middle position there. Now my controller doesn't work for some reason, not sure why. Let's just save, and yeah, there you go. So yeah, make sure to do that, and then you will have it directly in the middle, because you definitely want to do that. What else can we do? Right, there's one option here. If you just click on this thing here, blind spot range. You don't really want to have that on 0. What it does is that it will on controllers there might be a slight tilt on the joystick even if you're not using it, right? So if it would be on 0, even if you have this super slight, it happens as they wear out, you know. Then you would have the character like move a little bit, like, you know, like this, even though we're not touching anything, and that's super annoying. So you kind of want to leave a little percentage. The default is 20. I just put mine on 10. I don't know if it actually matters, just to have a little bit more responsiveness there, to have her move even faster, but you can just find what's comfy for you, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's so good, this thing. And hide, alt, T, there we go. Oh, there's one more thing actually. You probably saw it on the main menu here, Q app. That's the Korean version of Play Store. If you open this thing down here and you have APK, then you can click that and you can open an APK, and that's basically an exe to install a program on here. So I'm gonna upload that APK for you guys, and you can just use that to install Q app. Just makes it easier. Because that's how you download the Korean version of the game, if you want to do that. But either way, yeah, this is so amazing. I'm so hyped about this. So yeah, short little video here about this. Like I said, can definitely recommend, and I hope it works for you. Like there are different outcomes, obviously, when people use emulators. Something works for someone and then it doesn't work for someone else, but like at least we have 3 people here who have the exact same wonderful experience with this one. So I'm really hopeful that this might finally be something that works, until it breaks, but you know, we can be hopeful at least. Maybe it's the Android 11 that does it. Oh yeah, I just closed the recording actually. I forgot to say goodbye and everything, but yeah, I also got to think of, we have the quiz at the moment. It's gonna be running for a week, so I believe on Thursday we're gonna end it, so make sure to check that other video out. I'm going to put it up on the screen now, so you can click on it and enter. Let's see how many entrances, I think it's called, responses. Oh, 43, nice, that is exciting. So yeah, thanks for this, thanks for your time, and like I said, I really hope this works for you guys. I'm super happy that that they made this, really, and obviously I'm really grateful to my guildie as well for convincing me. But yeah, see you all guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye.